Good morning. Welcome to a wet second day of walking from Newquay. Today I'm going back to where I left off of in Constantine Bay, and I'm gonna walk south from there. The nice thing about this portion of the walk is that like every couple of miles there's a little village and bus service to the village that comes fairly-ish, regularly-ish, like every hour or so. So I know I'm gonna make it at least down to, forget how to say it, but this place is about 9 miles. Elevation shouldn't be too crazy. I think it's like 1,100 or 1,300, something like that. So I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to do that, no problems. And then I'll see how much energy I have, see what time it is. I'm getting started super early this morning, so it's 6:15. Yesterday I didn't get started until noon, and I got back at like 7:30. So I want to be back earlier so I have time to cook and like chill out before bed. And since there's an earlier bus, I'm gonna try and make it work. So let's see where I get up to. Well, here I am back in Constantine Bay, like 12 hours later after I left it, nearly, actually 13. But, so it's like 7:30 in the morning, just got here. I'm walking back down to the beach and get myself situated, and then I'm gonna head out down the coast. And we're off, leaving Constantine Bay. I just had a lovely little chat with an older man as I was putting on my shoes. He had many things to say and ask me about. So yeah, hopefully the path is nice and smooth. So we're already in Constantine Bay. It's like right next door to Constantine Bay. That's the youth hostel that the original version of this trip was where I was supposed to stay for like 3 nights. I was gonna take like an off day and hang out in this cute little bay, and it's gonna be lovely. But that hostel is closed to basically everybody but big groups at this point, and a lot of the rural ones are, so I'm making it work. Okay, it rained last night, so there's actually water in this river now. So, well, stream. Now to figure out how to get across it without getting wet. Starts out pretty wide, not too deep, but enough that it would splash you. But then it gets really, really narrow, so I'm just gonna hop over. My first up-close encounter with the sheeps this trip. I wonder what's happening with this guy. Unknown. Made it to Porth Coffin. Just down there, you can see those buildings, little bay. This is why we always have backup for our looking for signs. It's a little hidden. But about 4.5 miles to Mawgan Porth, and in theory that's where I'm ending for the day, but I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling. Oh look, it's a red telephone booth, and it's actually still in use as a telephone. That's cool. I had an optional little tiny stream crossing here, and my shoes are really muddy, so I decided it was a good clean your shoes moment. Also, lovely. Just entering the next bit, you can see the top of the the top of the hill there, that little facility. I think that's the Druthen steps? I'm not sure. I think they're a rock formation. We shall find out as we get closer. And then you can see some sort of town. It might be Newquay, but it feels too close to be Newquay, but it also feels too built up to be anything else. So, unknown. officially come around this little peninsula, so you can't see where I really come from past that. But it's lovely. The path is not too bad. It's definitely a little busier because we're close to all these tourist locations, but not bad at all. Well, if that cluster of people tells me anything, it's that I found the Truden steps or whatever. Also looks like there's some sort of like ruins over there, but there's a little fence blocking off the path, so I don't know if that's accessible, but yeah, and it looks like up there on that hill is some sort of visitor center. There's even some picnic tables. Maybe I'll have lunch here. It's quite lovely. Here we are. There seems to be some sort of class happening as well. I'm not really sure what's happening, but it's pretty. Okay, apparently there are steps, but you can't access them right now. I'm not sure if it's called this because of those steps or because of those rocks that kind of step them way out. I don't know. So I'm treating myself today to an actual table for lunch, even though I'm surrounded by bugs. I'm at the National Trust like tourist area. I was gonna get a Coke at one of the little shops, but they didn't have they have Pepsi, and it was not gonna do it for me. So I'm gonna try this Jollies of Cornwall pink lemonade. Interesting. Lemonade here is carbonated. Interesting. It's like strawberry lemonade, but like, I'm not sure. It's a little syrupy strawberry flavoring. Maybe not my fave. It's fine. So I've just been informed that town is actually Newquay. It's much closer than I thought, but I'm about a mile away from Mawgan Porth, which is I think where I'm ending for the day, because if I go any further, you can see the trail where we are. If I go any further, it starts to be a ton of up downs, so a lot of elevation gain and loss. And yeah, I don't know that I need that all today. And it's also going to be like another 6 miles of heavy elevation gain and loss. So I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow when I'm fresh. And today we'll just have a chill afternoon. And here's Mawgan Porth. I think they're fishing in a tide pool. Is it just me, or does that feel like cheating? The water is so blue here that even these little tide pools are starting to look a little blue. Yeah, I think they're reflecting with the green, but still. So I just got down to the beach. There's all these like tide pools, which one, they're warmer than the real ocean. Also, there's like no jellyfish, so I'm here for that. However, I just turned around and yeah, that looks foreboding. So maybe I'm not going to be here for very long. We'll see. Check out all the mussels. I always find it bananas that they grow like this. Just everywhere. And we're back in Newquay. So I just beat the torrential rain, which was great. I got a few shots in there, but that's not normal rain for England. It's usually like this light mist, but last couple of days it's happened a few times, so I've been lucky to not be outside in it. Fingers crossed that keeps on happening. So it's only about it's not even 1:30. Because I started so early, I'm done so early, and I also didn't do a crazy amount of miles. So I think I'm gonna go have a shower and have a chill afternoon, It's still kind of misty, rainy, gross. So if the weather improves, maybe I'll go take a walk around town, and if so, I'll take you with me. If not, catch you tomorrow.